Okay, we're up on the, actually it's called the Fishhook-Wasilla Road, but it's going to Hatcher Pass. Hatcher Pass is off the Glen Highway out of Palmer. This is the Little Susitna River. Actually, this is the headwaters of the Little Susitna River. This is one of my wife and I's favorite spots. Just a beautiful area down here. This is the headwaters of the river. Actually, there's salmon in this stream and gold. We're going to go on up from here. We head on up the road here, and up at the top, we'll get up to Hatcher Pass. And before we go over the top, we're going to take some video there of Independence Mine. It was a working gold mine at one time, and now it's actually an official state park. They actually traded it to the company that owned it for another parcel, and they have an active gold mine on that other parcel, and now they're in the process of rebuilding all the old buildings, and they're going to bring it back to its historical original shape, and it is a state park where people come up and visit. But I thought this was a really neat area. We wanted to just stop here in the wintertime. It's a totally different, everything freezes over, and it's really pretty in the wintertime too, but just a nice stream to be at, one of our favorite spots. Again, this is the Little Susitna River. It's on the road to Hatcher Pass. Okay, we're still up in Hatcher Pass here. We're going to try driving and filming at the same time. Just wanted to give you some idea of the view around these corners. This Little Susitna River is right up against you here. So you're going to be paralleling the Little Susitna River as you drive up Hatcher Pass. See some of the views up here. That's what this is. Well, what a lot of these views down here. Now we're going to head on top of the Independence Mine. Okay, here we are at the top, really, of Hatcher Pass. We're not at the highest point yet, but we're just before we break over into the next valley, and I wanted to take a look here, show you the view back towards where we just came. That's the Matanuska Valley down there. You can see the mountains in the background. We're going to swing around here. Well, now I can swing around here. Going to swing around, and this going to look back up. This goes back into a couple of other mines up there. It's a recreational area now, but you can see up that valley. That's the headwaters, actually, of the Little Susitna River. We're going to swing back around, and then we're going to head on up to Independence Mine. This area up here is real prone to avalanche in the wintertime. The snows get pretty deep up here. In fact, one winter I did see an avalanche come off of this mountain while I was here, and it like to blew us over. The actual wind from the avalanche came all the way down into this valley. But we're going to head on up now and get on up on top. Okay, we're up at the top of Hatcher Pass, and you can see in the background there, I'm not going to go up there today, but if you want, you can go up. That's the old gold mine, and they're actually, you can see they're putting a lot of the buildings back together again. But if you want to go up, there's a $5 fee to go up there, and you can walk around the old buildings. Again, it's the old Independence Mine, and they're putting everything back together right now as it was back in the early 1900s, late 1800s. You can see this valley in here. It's a beautiful, beautiful area back in here. You can have a picnic back in here. Unfortunately, I wanted to actually go up another road here, but in fact, this gravel road you see here, that actually goes up over the top, and for some reason they've got it closed off. Now that's a gravel road, and it's really rough, but it does go clean up to the top actually of Hatcher Pass and breaks over the top, and there's a real pretty lake up there. I think probably what's going on is the snow hasn't melted completely up on top, but this road, you can see we're in the parking lot here just before the Fee Shack, and the road breaks off down there. There's a little T and it goes on up the mountain. If you're up here later in the summertime, you can go over the top. In fact, go clean down on the other side to Willow. Now these little chalets down here, this is the Hatcher Pass Lodge. A lot of people come up here in the wintertime and actually do a lot of skiing up here. It's cross-country type skiing. And they do snow machining up here in the wintertime because the snow's quite deep up here. So again, I wanted to give you the view back that direction, back down through the valley, mountains on the other side. I really intended to go across the top, but unfortunately the road's closed and we can't get across there today. So that's it, Hatcher Pass. Nice place to come. Not very many people come up here. Obviously you can see there's 3 cars here in this parking lot and probably a half a dozen cars up at the mine, but it's because it's out of the way. It's something that's not really advertised a lot. So good place to come. Plan on about a half a day to come out of Anchorage to come up here, and if you go across the top and go into Willow down on the other side, you're going to eat up a good part of a day if you really plan on having a lunch or something up here.